Have you ever had the shingles? Have you ever had a sty in your eye? Have you ever had a staph infection? Have you ever had high blood pressure, shortness of breath, chest pain? The list goes on and on and on, but if you have experienced any of the above and you're an otherwise healthy individual, then stress and anxiety are probably getting the absolute worst of you. In the last several years of my life, I've had all of the above, including respiratory distress. I forgot to mention that one as well. I did say shortness of breath, but there's a little difference between being short of breath and actually feeling like you are struggling to breathe 24/7 all the time. So here's the deal, guys. I'm not here to teach you about staphylococcus. I'm not here to teach you about shingles. That's not the main reason for this. The idea behind this video is to let you know that physical complications can occur because of the anxiety and stress that you feel or that you go through every day. And when you don't know how to deal with those things, that stress and anxiety can affect you more than just mentally, because it can manifest physically and cause you sometimes some very severe health complications. People die from stress and anxiety. Just to give you a brief background though, shingles is basically a virus that lays dormant in your body, and it really doesn't come out. It's pretty much the same virus that causes chickenpox when you're younger. So if you've had chickenpox, you have the shingles virus. But it will lay dormant in your system, and as long as you're a healthy individual with a good, strong immune system, you may never experience shingles in your life. But if you are suffering from stress and anxiety, what happens is it throws your body out of whack. It gets you geared up, it wears your body down, it beats up on your physical health. I couldn't even believe that simple word I couldn't figure out there. It messes with the hormone balance. It creates more of certain hormones that you don't need. You start producing less of hormones that you do need. And what it does is it makes you susceptible to the things that a good, healthy individual with a good immune system won't experience, such as a shingles outbreak. And when we're talking about staph infections, when it comes to staph, guys, not a lot of people realize this, but upwards of possibly 40% or even more of the population is at least an intermittent carrier of staph. There's a very good chance that you watching this video right now actually carry staph. But if you have a good, healthy immune system, you'll never know it, because you'll never have an outbreak. You'll never have an infection or anything that causes problems to where you'll even need to worry about it. But if you have a bad immune system, and again, if it's not because of an actual health issue, and it's mainly because of just your stress and anxiety throwing everything off inside your body, what'll happen is that staph, being an actual bacteria that you carry either on your skin or in your nose, sometimes in your throat, it allows it to colonize. See, when your immune system can't keep the levels kind of down, then what happens is it'll colonize on your skin or in your throat or in your nose. But for example, on your skin, if it colonizes on your skin, it's because you have a break in your skin or an abrasion or something. And for me, for example, where I'm constantly always down on my hands and knees working, mainly in my pants areas and my knees where I wear knee pads, I'm really abrasive on that skin because I'm always moving around and my jeans are always rubbing, I got knee pads always rubbing. So what happens is that the skin breaks and it allows staph deeper into my skin to where it can accumulate in a hair follicle and cause something like a boil or maybe some other type of skin lesion. So this is a really important reason why you need to get your stress and anxiety under control, because if you don't, things like that can happen. And don't even get me started on which I'm going to start on it anyway, high blood pressure, shortness of breath, all those types of symptoms when it comes to, anxiety and stress. So I went to the doctor the other day to get tested because I was having these skin lesions. And while I was there, my blood pressure measured a 170/100. It was actually listed as critical on the sheet that they gave me. Now, I've had problems with my blood pressure in the past, but never that high. That's the highest reading I've ever had. And naturally, I'm sure it was a little bit up, because I was at the doctor and I don't like going to the doctor. But, blood pressure, that silent killer, I never would have even realized that my blood pressure was that high. And that's how it gets people. You don't even realize how high your blood pressure is. And then one day, boom, you have a heart attack or a stroke. Or you have organs start failing in your body. And it doesn't have to be because of one good blood pressure spike. It can just be because your blood pressure is always up. And that's just, again, it's extra wear and tear on your system that you don't need, don't want. And it happens because your anxiety levels are up, your stress levels are up. And once again, that's assuming that you're a healthy individual that doesn't have an actual blockage or anything. You know, I'm a completely healthy individual. I don't have, even despite being a smoker in the past, I don't have any type of coronary artery disease. Stress tests for my heart have come back perfect. You know, lung function tests were pretty much perfect. No clots. I've had scans in the last couple of years pretty much everywhere. I'm a healthy individual, and I just feel so sick. And I shouldn't feel this sick, especially at my age. I shouldn't feel this sick. And if you're watching this video, it's probably because you feel the same way sometimes. You know, you feel just sick, beat down, worn down. And I'm telling you, stress, anxiety, depression, you know, these things, you know, we tend to kind of overlook and not get treated, but when you don't treat these things, they will literally kill you. So look, all I can say is please take care of yourselves. Learn how to manage your emotions and your feelings. You know, you've got to get your stress levels down. You got to get your anxiety levels down. Once again, it's kind of hypocritical because here I am telling you guys to do this, but I can't do it myself. But I need to learn somehow how to do it, because with all of these health issues I've had in the recent years, and then of course, you know, like having my blood pressure reading, that scared the crap out of me. Having a blood pressure reading that high. I have a really hard time saying blood pressure, which is probably also associated with my anxiety levels because I tend to try to speak faster than I can think. And that's what happens. I just start slurring words together and I stutter. I've had a stuttering problem for as long as I can remember, but it really only happens when I get excitable. And I'm always excitable making these videos, so I do a lot of editing because I have a lot of mishaps with the way I speak when I'm recording. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. Look, stay healthy, stay safe. Like I said, learn how to actively manage your feelings, your thoughts, and how you process things. Because again, if you don't get a grasp on it, and you continue to let stress, anxieties, depression eat away at you, it's gonna kill you. We gotta figure something out, guys. Thank you for stopping in for my health rant. I'll have a new video posted for you soon, maybe another day this week, maybe even tomorrow. I think I have a short day at work. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you.